So you're scrolling LinkedIn or Instagram, see a 25-year-old millionaire and think, well, I've clearly failed at life. Sound familiar? Well, hold up, because most of the success stories, they're about as real as me getting up at 4:30 a.m. to run a marathon. Today we're spilling the tea on why you should stop stressing over someone else's shiny life and focus on your journey. Ready to ditch the pressure and have a laugh? Let's go. Hi beautiful souls, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Ready, Set, Shine. If you're new here, my name is Marija Anukege, and on this channel I share my knowledge and experience so that you too can live your best self every day with confidence and high self-esteem. First things first, let's talk about LinkedIn, Instagram, and all those places where people love to share the latest wins. Don't get me wrong, success stories can be inspiring, but sometimes they can also be super overwhelming, right? You see people in their early 20s talking about how they founded a multi-million-dollar company and are now just, casually buying some private islands and jets. And you're probably just trying to figure out what to have for dinner or how to squeeze in 30 minutes of exercise today. But let me tell you something else as an experienced marketing expert. LinkedIn, Instagram, and the like are nothing more than advertising platforms. Just like a company showcases its products in the best light on TV or billboards, many people do the same on social media. Just think about it. Have you ever seen an Apple ad where they say, "Our smartphone looks elegant, but the battery, not the best. And by the way, our production costs are just a small fraction of what we charge you for the product." Apple, think different. No, of course not. You have to look at posts on LinkedIn and similar platforms the same way. People say what they think others will find impressive. That creates an image that, by the way, can be turned into money. Capiche? Now let's talk about the reality behind those perfect lives. Okay, now let's get real. Have you ever heard those interviews where successful people say things like, "Oh, I wake up at 4:30 every morning to meditate, work out, read 5 books, and still have time to build my empire before breakfast"? Yeah, right. Sure, they can do all that because they have the luxury of going back to bed at 11 a.m. or taking the rest of the day off. What they don't tell you, many of them are only actually working 2 to 3 hours a day, if that. They usually also have employees to whom they can delegate work and orders. When you have millions in the bank, you have the freedom to organize your day however you want. So let's not fall into the trap of thinking you're somehow failing just because you don't have their perfect routine. It's their routine, not yours. Now let's talk about you. If you're scrolling through social media thinking, "Why am I not there yet?" or "I'm falling behind," breathe. Success doesn't have a deadline. It's a journey, not a race, and everyone's timeline is different. You're allowed to grow at your own pace, make mistakes, and even take a break if you need to. Don't let someone else's chapter 20 make you feel bad about your chapter 5. Your life, your success story will look completely different, and that's a good thing. Embrace where you are now, knowing that the overnight success stories often take years, even decades to unfold. Okay, before anyone thinks I'm being total hater here, let me clarify something. I think it's great when people live out their dream life, and honestly, I'm working on realizing my own vision right now, and who knows, maybe a private jet will be involved in my future too. Okay, fun aside, I read some seriously inspiring biographies that have motivated me personally. But here's the key. If you're going to compare yourself to those people, and honestly, I don't recommend it, but hey, if you do, compare yourself to where they were when they started. I'm pretty sure they weren't getting up at 4:30 a.m. to meditate back then. Well, maybe they slept in a couple extra hours, went to their regular job, and only worked on their dreams during their free time. Not everyone has the luxury to throw everything into their passion from day one, especially with financial commitments, life bills, and all that jazz. There's also this quote I love. I don't remember who said it, but it goes something like this. Many people would like to swap my current life, but not the hard path that got me here. And that's the truth. The shiny parts of success always look good, but it's the long, hard path that no one sees. And guess what? Maybe that's where you are right now, and that's okay. Create your own definition of success. So here's the golden rules. Stop comparing yourself to people who aren't living your life. Who knows if these people will have made it if they had the same conditions as you? Success means different things to different people. For some, it's being able to buy their dream house. For others, it's having the flexibility to work remotely or spending more time with family, or even just feeling fulfilled by what they do each day. Next time you see someone's big win posted online or read the next impressive biography, celebrate them. But also remember, you're writing your own unique story. You don't need to be dazzled by someone else's shiny version of success. Your path is just as important, just as valid, and just as yours. So own it. All right, if this resonated with you, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend who might need to hear this today. You've got this. Be kind to yourself, and remember, your success is on its way at its own perfect time. Until next time, keep shining.